How you doing, fans? EJ Boxing Live here. We're going to talk about Natasha Jonas's pro debut in Matchroom, and she done pretty well. She done pretty well. I was impressed by Natasha. They call her Miss GB, and as you can see on her attire there. And yeah, man, she stopped the girl in the first round, and I was impressed. I mean, you know, comparing her to her and Katie Taylor, that's going to be a tremendous fight when it does happen. But she looks really good. She's with Joe Gallagher, trainer. She was supposed to be with Goodwin Promotions as a manager, but obviously Gallagher took over as the manager, and obviously Eddie's promoting her. And I think she's got the platform and the ability to show her style. And I think, you know what, she done pretty well. She went out there, and she reminded me of you see, Gallagher likes the body shot. She reminded me of Scott Quick. That kind of attack, like Gallagher likes that top, you know, head and body, digging them into the body and stuff. And I was very impressed. Obviously, you can't really tell by the opponent who she was facing that to bring the best out of her, but she goes in there to try and please the crowd and try and stop them. I think obviously you need to work more on her stamina. But yeah, I think overall, I think it was a very good pro debut. I was there for the Katie Taylor pro debut, and it was very impressive as well. I was very impressive, you know, to see women. But you know, after a while, I was watching them, and Katie Taylor and Natasha Jonas, after a while, you forget they're females. Very easy to forget they're females. The way she was throwing hands, and it was just a one-sided battle. I don't know the name of the opponent. I was trying to look for the name of the opponent, but obviously, short notice opponent, and she's on the card, and it's good for her. She's got her debut out the way, and I look forward for making her way up the ranks, and for her and Katie Taylor to eventually fight each other somewhere down in the future, for her to be a world champion. The women's boxing looks very good. So you have Natasha Jonas, you have Katie Taylor, Nicola Adams, Savannah Marshall, T-Rex, Clarissa Shields, and the women's boxing looks really good, really good. And I think from GB 2012. All the female fighters are coming through. You're gonna have more. I think eventually, when it comes to female fighting and the pound for pound list, you'll probably have them there side by side with men. It won't be a women's pound for pound. I think they've mixed them all in, you know, pound for pound, and that's the saying, like, over who's the best fighter on the planet. Ronda Rousey, obviously, you know, she was a bit ambitious, but you get the idea. Ronda Rousey is probably the most well known in terms of making noise in combat sports. But on the boxing planet, there's very good. Obviously, you have what's her name again? You have the first lady of boxing, not Lucy Racker. What's her name again? The girl from Denmark. I keep forgetting her name now. But anyway, you have Hannah Gabriels over there in Costa Rica, and then in Denmark. What's her name again? Oh shit, boy! It will come to me. Let me see if anyone said anything in the chat. No, with female fighting, I wouldn't expect either. It's gonna grow though. I've been watching female fighting for a minute, for a very long time, and it's gonna grow. It's naturally gonna grow in the UK. Why not? Why not in the UK? What's women's pound for pound? I'm gonna come up because it's bothering me now. Actually bothering me because I should know the names. Yeah. How can you not know the female #1 name pound for pound boxer in the world? What's her name again? No, I keep thinking, why don't I know why I got Lucy Garak on the edge of my tongue. What's her name again now? She it's coming to me. It will come to me eventually. So, like I said to you, I'm very impressed by her pro debut, and she did the business, and that's what you're supposed to do. And at least she looks like a crowd pleaser, is Natasha Jonas. Absolute crowd pleaser. All right, let me try and find this pound for pound. So straight come out of it. What's her name? When I type that in there, what's her name? Come on, mate. There's quite a few. There's only one. Obviously, people remember. What's her name, man? I don't know why you see Rack was there. Chris, what's her name again? Yeah. Christian, Lisa Rack. It's bothering me now. How can I not know the woman fighter? I do know, but like it's not coming to Tom. There's you got them Puerto Rican women, they're pretty good as well. They can fight as well. 1 minute. See, you put the wrong word in there. How you gonna find it? I was saying that, like, boy, it's just tell you what, man. That fight, yeah, when it eventually happens between Natasha Jonas and Thingy is gonna be really good. Katie Taylor is gonna be really good. Oh yeah, Amanda Serrano. She's very good as well. Amanda Serrano and her sister, they both fight as well. But Amanda's the more high-profile one. She's very good. See, come on, man. She did. Why the? It's taking 10 years for me to find it, and I should already know already. What's her name, man? What's her name? Give me her name out there. Let me see. I can even get it. Her name should be blatantly front and center. But the thing is, yeah, you can know. Oh yeah, Cecilia Brækhus, right, the first lady. She should have came out a long time ago. Cecilia Brækhus. The thing about Cecilia Brækhus, yeah, you need someone to rub against, greatness to rub against, to make you great. And you know, there's no one else there. The only dream match was Cecilia Brækhus versus Lucy Urraco. If that would have been a good fight. Obviously, they're years apart, so it would never happen as well. People talking about Lucy Urraco versus Layla Ali. But this crop, Hannah Gabriels, Hannah Gabriels and Cecilia Brækhus, they're on their way out though. They're on their way out. And these young up and coming, Nicola Adams, you have Savannah Marshall, you have Katie Taylor, and you have Clarissa Shields. These four. Actually, the four. Oh yeah, Nicola Adams 1, Natasha Jonas is 2, Clarissa Shields 3, Katie Taylor. I think there's 4 in it. Yeah, about 4. Four. Them 4. They're all on kind of on the. They're all like in their 30s, coming into the 30s. Though I think Savannah's a bit younger, but they're all getting on a bit. Hopefully, they can make a splash on the world scene, and we have to see. But Natasha Jonas is definitely one to watch. And I hope they're probably gonna keep her busy, to see her be fighting against other women. Was it Dylan Gallagher? Did she look slow to you? Nah, she didn't look slow to me. Nah, she didn't. I think she looked like she was going for power. You know, I wouldn't exactly say she was the fastest woman, Dylan, but I would say like she was trying to stop the woman. So in doing that, you can be still fast and have power, but she didn't look like really slow, and so I think she looks alright, man. I think she looks alright. I think she'll do something in the women's boxing. Absolutely, I think she could do something. She keeps doing. If she keeps performances like that, she'll be right. I think they need to probably work on her stamina. I mean, it was only the first round, but she's trying to blow people out, and that's probably that in itself will help because with Katie Taylor, she's obviously built up her stamina, and she goes for the knockout as well. She's another one in the world scene. We see where she goes as well. How she does as well, because there's some women out there that people don't even know about, but they've been out there grafting and they're very good. But we obviously know about the big names in terms of over here. But on the world scene, these girls are fighting on the world scene. We have to find out. And it looks all good for women's boxing. Like I said to you, Clarissa Shields in the USA, Nicola Adams, Katie Taylor over in GB, and then we have Katie Taylor over there from Ireland. Just good. Now, like I said, Hannah Gabriels they're all up there. Hannah Gabriels and Cecilia Brækhus, they're all like later on. There was another girl as well. Mariana Nobamba Suarez. She's another one. She's one of my favorite ones. She's actually one of my favorite women. She goes out all out. Mr. Doc, how you doing, my friend? EJ, any idea how far apart in the world classes Jonas and Taylor? Well, Natasha Jonas and Katie Taylor, they're in the same weight class. Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall in the same weight class. So Floyd's building her. Eventually, her and T-Rex, Clarissa Shields will fight. So they'll be right. And the other top talents in the world women boxers are. I don't know. Like this is it. No one really. I know about certain Hannah Gabriels because I remember Al Burstein previewed her on his channel. Other than that, it's like the depth is not good. Like I said, I like Mariana Labamba Suarez. She's really good as well. She's down there as well. But like I said, they don't really get that because all the big fights are in Argentina or they're in Mexico or they're in Japan. That's even Japan. They're far away. All Latino. So obviously in England and America start bringing them through. We have to see. traditionally the problem has been the best talent being in different weight classes. Yeah, it has been, but we've got, like I said, Savannah Marshall and T-Rex, Clarissa Shields are in the same weight class, so they can build that, and we want to see that fight. And like I said, you got Natasha Jonas that's now making her pro debut today, and obviously she wants to fight Katie Taylor, so they'll probably fight at some point. And obviously you got Nicola Adams is I think she's way below them, so I don't think that fight's gonna happen, but there's a good fights for Nicola Adams there for her to pick up. Okay, oh, that sounds like a good start. Yeah. It was a good start. I mean, if you can see it on YouTube, Mr. Doc, yeah, and Dylan, you can see their pro debut was pretty good. She stopped the girl in the first round. I think it was impressive. For me personally, and Kate Taylor done a really good stoppage, but Kate Taylor's probably opponent was slightly better and a bit adorable. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. You know, that's what's up. She went in there. I forgot, like I said, it was a female. She went in there and she just blasted her up. And I was like, yeah, that's what's up. Get her out of there quickly. Let's move on, innit? That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, don't be hanging around. Yeah, women's boxing. If you want to make a splash in women's boxing, knock them out. Yeah, that's what you do. You knock people out as quick as possible, right? People say, oh, you want to go the rounds. Yeah, I understand that. But if you want to generate excitement, like Clarissa Shields is in really good, exciting fights. If you want to generate excitement, go in there and try and stop your opponent as quick as possible, and that brings the money in. That makes people want to see you. Oh, who's that girl? She's not that girl. Oh, I remember that. You know, like when you're getting in great fights, then obviously it's a bit more technical, it's a bit more strategy. But if you get these preliminary things going, just blow them up. Blow them up. There's no point standing there trying to pick up a cut or any injury where you don't need to. Boxing is hard enough as it is in the training. Just training yourself in the sparring, you get damaged or cut or anything in the sparring or training. So you ain't got no time to get in there and mess around, man. If you've got time to take someone out, take them out. And so she's definitely to watch. What TJ, Natasha Jonas, they call her Miss GB, one to watch out for. No doubt about. She's a southpaw, by the way, as well. And I think I'm not sure if Kate Taylor's a southpaw. I'm not too sure, but she's a southpaw to boot. Is Natasha Jonas. So very interesting times here in GB and for the world scene to see where she goes. I'm not. Let me find out what age she is, because that'd be interesting. I should really know actually. Let me find out how old she is. Because Natasha, they call her Natasha Jonas on the thing, but it's Natasha really. But she obviously likes to be called Tasha, Tasha. Actually, I should just change it. Innit? Really? Let me see how old she is, because most of the women's, even a lot of them in their 30s. Clarissa Shields is young though. Clarissa Shields is young, and I think Savannah Marshall's young as well. Let me see how old she is. Okay. Oh, see, she's 33. You see, so is Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor's old as well, man. You see what I'm saying? They're all getting on. They're all getting on, man. But the thing is, they had to wait around the amateur scene until the women thing came on. So the women's scene came on. And Katie Taylor, how old is she? She's 30. See, she's so that's why. So they're not going to be hanging around. Definitely, Natasha Jonas ain't hanging around at all. So you see the ages, they're right up there. So they need to win the world title, make some money, and then see what's going on. I think that's what they need to be doing with them females. Try to get up there and change that name to Natasha actually. Yeah, so that's it, peoples. Yeah, hope you enjoyed listening. Yo, got a link. You got a link? Oh, I got a link to the fight? Nah, not yet. I won't get it. What's his name again? What's that guy's name? Essex. Dave Boy Essex should have one up a bit later. So you should check it out. They're still going on actually. The fights are still going on right now on Sky Sports 2 Live. Next Gen still happening right now. So if you've got Sky Gen, or you can find a link. Oh, you want a link to the fight? Usually, no, I haven't got a link to the fight. I'm just watching on Mobjaw actually live, and it's okay. It's not like you must watch it. Like I said, the WWE. It's not a must, but you'll see it later on, and you probably just, it's not a must watch. I must watch later on. You're not really missing anything. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my preview on Natasha Jonas's pro debut, and we definitely want to watch and make sure you guys watch out. No problem, Mr. Doc. Thanks for that. No problem, Mr. Doc. Women's boxing is on the rise, and EJ Boxing will be following it all the way to the end, like I do with the males boxing, because they definitely deserve the coverage. And that's what I'm here to do. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.